We're coming up now. We're going to go through the highlights and see a few seconds of each of the fights up for the first division only, and then we'll go on and watch the full fights through from second level up. Even the elimination bouts, which tend to be slightly boring, on this fight were solid and very strong punching. Shihan George Kolovas was noted in saying that he hasn't seen a lineup of fighters so strong for many, many years in any competition throughout the world. Normally a lot of these fighters don't get to compete against each other because they're fighting in their own organizations and own tournaments. This is the first time there's been a cross-the-board tournament that all can compete in. In the Kumite, they're fighting two-minute rounds, so it's a lot more enduring than the standard knockdown tournament, which lasts 1 minute and 2 minutes, and then you have an extension. In this case, they have to fight two-minute rounds, and only the strongest fighter will receive a 10-point, and the more weaker fighter 9 points. It's pretty much the same as a 10-point must system in boxing. Here we have from South Africa, a good strong fighter here. This is his first time in a major tournament like this. However, each of these fighters are the best. They are the best in their own countries and have been carefully chosen to match for the World Kumite Organization. From hundreds of applicants around the world, the top 32 fighters in each division have been chosen. Coming up now to the fifth fight. There's 10 fights in eliminations before we go on to the second level fight. Oh, there was a severe knockout there. The Pakistani boy has been knocked out cold with a washigiri, or crescent kick to the head. Here's one of the favourites. Number 14 is one of the favourites for the tournament. He's had a very impressive year in competitions throughout the world, being ranked very high in Iran. He's fighting one of the Japanese top fighters here. Very strong leg kicks, but the Irani has strong upper body punching. In this tournament, Hashibatas and sweeps and throws are allowed, providing they're put on as an actual technique and not from a grab. Number 14 moves through into the second division. Here we have the Chinese fighter versus number 18. Number 18, very good kicks, using a lot of axe kicks. Needs to have a little bit more power if he wants to push the Chinese fighter around. The Chinese fighter is very strong, and he was declared the winner of that first bout. Number 25 is another favorite from Japan. Very, very strong leg kicks. Good technician, moves around well. These fights really take their toll on you. Imagine to get through to the end. Some of these fights have to have 6 fights to get through to the finals. 6 fights of 2-minute rounds, bare knuckle punching, pounding on the chest, shin to shin. A lot of conditioning goes into place to get to this level. Say is a very strong fighter. He's coming up against, from South Africa again, Peterson. Yes, Peterson's being pushed around too much by the Japanese fighter, and the Japanese fighter will move into the second level. This is a good fight, Satoris versus Fata.